Good morning and welcome back to Doc's Hot Shop and Forge. So today I'm going to make a proper start on the French stake anvil project. I've already hammered out one piece to see how well it goes and how flat we get and how much elongation and material loss. So in this video we're going to straighten out all of them and get them nice flat, as uniform in width as we can. We will be working in the coal forge because today's going to be very warm, and working with the gas forge inside just leads to overheating. So let's get a fire lit and let's get these forged out. Oh, and as you may notice, new anvil. This is my old Dudley anvil. It's 300 pounds, give or take a couple. I've had this one 22 years, and to commemorate it coming back into service and the fact that we're almost at 700 subscribers, I'm wondering if you guys would like to suggest something to be forged on this anvil as its first job, as a giveaway. So comment down below if you've got some ideas. Otherwise, I'm probably going to make a small 1 pound hammer, simply because I haven't made a hammer in a while and I feel like I need the practice. So let's get these hot and let's have some fun. Alright, so this is the first one, the trial piece. So we're just cleaning it up so we can see if we can get 100 years or so worth of scale off, the rust and patina off. Might need to get that hot again. It cleans up reasonably well. This should get us reasonably clean. Now, we don't want it to get too much wider, do we? Alright, that's one end done. Got rid of a lot of the scale, which is good. There's still a few little spots, but we'll pick at those later. How are we going with wise? Good. Pretty much where we want it. I am worried about that area though. As you can see, there's a fair bit of corrosion along here. This one may need a bit more forging. Just to get rid of that divot along that edge. Alright, you need to upset this edge in. crack developing along here. It's a little bit narrower than we'd like it, but we got most of that edge defect out. And as a bonus, we've welded up that crack. Alright, next. First step, let's straighten the sucker out. A little bit hot. Plus side being wrought iron, no real carbon to be lost. Don't know how smooth I've managed to get that. Hopefully, flat enough. a bit. Alright, that's the long piece done. The way we're going to work this weld up is in stacks of 2. So the first one is in heating now. I'll bring it up close to temperature, I'll flux it, flip it, so that the bottom one becomes the top one because it'll be hotter. Bring it up to welding heat, tack it, end for end it, and repeat. As I said, the bottom one will be hotter. I do believe that's welded. Alright, end for end. If I get this heat right, I'll be able to work from where I finished welding to the open end and exclude all of, or most of, the slag. Okay. Let's add one to the stack. Slightly better fit. Okay. Okay. That worked. Okay, take your tongs. Alright, we're adding the last piece to the stack. Okay, that's now welded. It's a little bit out of alignment, but it's not a big deal, because we're going to be forging this to get rid of all of those seams. Alright, let's take the fire apart a little bit. You can get quite a good weld there, or I've accidentally turned it upside down and not noticed. Okay. That is securely one piece of metal now. Let's flux it and start getting those edges forged down, eh? Okay, so that's the body of the anvil piece. I'm thinking we may need to cut it and fold it before drawing it out, just to give those welds a bit of extra time to refine. Sorry. And also because we've got a pretty bad sandwich going here. So, after 3 hours of work, we've got what will be the face of the anvil eventually, pretty much ready for its final fold. So we'll be cutting roughly in the middle, little ways through, and then folding it over so these two surfaces meet, and then we forge weld that one together. So we started out with just on 2 kilos with this one. It's down to 1.75. I do not know what that is in pounds and ounces, so somebody will have to do the math and put it down below if they feel like it. And then I will add it into the description. Now I still have to decide on whether or not the face of this will be modern steel, or whether I take some wrought iron, carburize it, and then forge that to shape and weld it on. Haven't quite decided on that yet, but this part is almost done. I'm probably going to add a little bit of steel, like a little bit of more wrought iron to this, just to get a bit more mass up. The pieces for the post are cleaned up and ready to go. So there's just on 3 kilos. I think it's 3 kilos and 75 grams. So in the next video we'll weld these up and do the fold weld on this one. Hopefully it won't be such a screaming hot day. Quite frankly, I reached a point where after drinking a solid gallon of water through the 3 hours that I was working. I was still in deficit, so had to call it a quit. Had to call it quits for the day. So getting back to this, yes, there's still a lot of edge blending to be done, but that'll come easier once I do the fold. This was the last piece to be welded on. I have questions about this end, but that will sort itself out when I fold it. So, if you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. Feel free to share on social media, and if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. When you do, ring the notification bell. We are coming up on 700 subscribers, so if you've got an idea for what to do as the first thing forged on this anvil in the shop, comment down below. I'll figure out some way to run a bit of a poll once we've got a few suggestions together, and then I'll make that and we'll run with it. So get out to your shop, push your limits. These are some of the biggest forge welds I've done, but above all, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you for the next one.